Imagine surviving a 1,000-mile journey across the mountains of East Asia, only to face these towering red brick gates in the plains of Bihar. There was no guarantee of entry. Before setting foot on the campus, every scholar faced a rigorous oral examination, administered right at the threshold by the university's gatekeepers. These gatekeepers tested applicants on their mastery of logic and philosophy. The standard was so high that many brilliant minds who had survived the trek failed these debates and were turned away at the finish line. While most education at the time remained localized and restricted to small circles, this institution operated as a centralized international hub for the continent's elite. Nalanda Mahavihara was an intellectual metropolis, a space specifically designed to gather, test, and refine the brightest minds of the 7th century. Passing the gates during the 5th century Gupta Empire revealed a campus built on an enormous physical scale. You would be walking between massive brick monasteries, multi-story temples, and dedicated study halls capable of housing thousands of resident scholars. The academy integrated a wide range of secular and scientific disciplines into its core curriculum. Students were required to master foundational subjects like grammar, formal logic, and mathematics before moving into more specialized research. They also maintained a heavy focus on the physical sciences. These anatomical diagrams and Sanskrit annotations demonstrate the level of medical rigor practiced within these walls. This multidisciplinary approach ensured that every graduate was a scholar capable of navigating complex intellectual debates across different fields of study. Supporting this research was the Dharmaganja, a massive library complex that served as the primary repository for the continent's collective philosophical and scientific texts. While modern claims of 9 million books are difficult for historians to verify, archaeological evidence like these palm leaf manuscripts proves the library managed an immense volume of physical data. Scholars like Xuanzang traveled from China to spend years studying here, leaving behind the primary source records that allow us to reconstruct Nalanda's daily life. These records map a network of scholars arriving from Korea, Tibet, and Southeast Asia, all converging on this single hub in Bihar. This concentration of international talent created a unique ecosystem where different cultural and philosophical traditions were analyzed and debated in real time. By the 12th and 13th centuries, the institutional strength of this academic center began to fade. Historically, this decline is often associated with the military campaigns led by Bakhtiar Khalji. But the end of an institution this large is rarely the result of a single event. The collapse was driven by overlapping pressures: external aggression, shifts in political power,